Hey guys, Blue Flame here, and welcome back to a new series. So what if Naruto was an Uchiha? Not an original series, I know, but I thought this was gonna be fun. Somebody recommended it, and I was like, hey, let's just give it a shot. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, go show my thumbnail maker some support. Isn't Enemy God? He has pretty good what ifs on his channel. Just go check it out. It's not bad. I'm gonna leave his channel link in the description. But with that all out of the way, I think let's get right into the video. All right, so for this what if to start, or for what if for Naruto to be an Uchiha, I mean we're just gonna have to make his dad an Uchiha. So, this is gonna make Minato's backstory a little different, actually. He's gonna be able to teach Obito a lot more things and stuff. Obito, Kakashi, and Rin, as he himself is an Uchiha. So, Obito and, Minato have a bigger and better relationship. Of course, Obito still gets crushed by a rock because, plot reasons, right? I do feel bad for Obito though, for all the shit that he's had to go through. But where was I? All right, so yeah, Minato's an Uchiha, but Minato never really unlocked his mangekyou because he never went through anything too traumatizing. Because even though Obito died, it's not like, I don't know, something like Kushina dying, something that would make him unlock his the mangekyou. So, the Nine Tails incident. We're gonna jump into the Nine Tails incident, and the Nine Tails incident still goes the same. Maybe no, nothing changes actually. So yeah, Naruto is actually born half Uchiha, half Uzumaki, because the Uzumaki blood is just really overpowered, and I think I should still just give it to him because of its overpowered healing abilities and other things, and their Kikigenkai especially. So everybody knew that Minato was an Uchiha, so they definitely think that Naruto is gonna be able to unlock the Sharingan, but there's gonna be a small chance because he is 50%. But anyways, Naruto is still kind of treated the same. There's nothing really different because Naruto is an Uchiha. I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody would treat him better just because he's an Uchiha. I don't even think anybody would know about that. So, we're gonna skip to when Naruto is about 6 years old. And this is when, I think it was when they're 5, when Naruto was actually standing up for Hinata. Naruto saves Hinata, right? And this is when he goes and, the little kid goes and alerts his dad and almost a lot of people who hate Naruto, and they gang up on Naruto. And this is when, Naruto is, just crying. He's like, why is it always me? Why me? Why is it always me? And this is when both his eyes start glowing red. And, nobody actually notices this at first. Then after it glows red, there, starts to be a circle. And then there's a tomoe that spins. He just spins. He just keeps on spinning and spinning and spinning. And everybody's shocked. They're like, what? What? The demon brat is an Uchiha? If him being a demon isn't already enough, he's an Uchiha now? And, everybody goes and alerts, the third Hokage. And of course they don't tell him that, they don't tell the third Hokage that, they beat him up. They just tell him that, they just saw Naruto unlock the Sharingan. And the third Hokage's like, he's like, He is Minato's son, kind of, expected. Um, so yeah, so freaking what's his name? Um, the leader of the Uchiha clan, Fugaku. Fugaku hears about this and he's like, oh, actually, no, Fugaku doesn't hear about this. The third Hokage actually calls Fugaku, and Fugaku hears about this, and he's like, oh wow, I didn't know Naruto's an Uchiha, and the third Hokage is like, Fugaku, please, there's a thing I asked you. Can you please teach Naruto how to control his Sharingan? And Fugaku's like, yes, of course, with other emotions in story, because if you guys know Fugaku, he's a kind of like a manipulative person, kind of. I mean, look at what he did to his son. Not gonna lie, that was kind of fucked up. So yeah, Fugaku has mixed emotions. He wants to use Naruto, at least for the time being. Not for like a coup. He hasn't even been thinking about that. He's like thinking about like just using him if if anything ever like happens. It's like Naruto's their tool. So Fugaku adopts Naruto, I guess you could say, or just brings him into his household. And Naruto, comes in and he meets Itachi, and Itachi's like super cool. He's like, hey there. And Naruto's like, hi, what's your name? And, not Naruto. Itachi's like, my name is Itachi. What about yours? Naruto's like, oh, my name is Naruto. Nice to meet you. They're having like a bromance. They're like becoming like bros really fast. Then Sasuke walks up and he's like, "Hi, I'm Sasuke," and I'm like, Naruto's like, "Hi, I'm Naruto. It's nice to meet you." Sasuke's like, "Nice to meet you too." Sasuke's kind of stuttering because he hasn't had like a friend ever, and then freaking Fugaku's wife, who I don't know the name of. Hope nobody calls me out for that, actually. She's like, hi, welcome to the house, we're so happy to have you. Naruto's like, thank you so much, I've actually never really had a family. And, Sasuke's like, wow, inside he's like, wow, you never have a family? And, Fugaku's like, nice to, looks like you're getting along with everybody. So, they all sit down, they're all eating, and this is when Itachi brings up the question. He's like, wow, so Naruto, I heard that you unlocked your Sharingan, or your first Tomoe. Naruto's like, oh yeah, it was pretty weird, actually. And he, like, goes about, like, tells the whole story, and Itachi actually feels pretty bad for him, like, for all the shit he's gone through. Itachi actually kind of feels bad. And, Sasuke actually starts crying. He's like, I'm so sorry that all this happened to you. Naruto's like, oh, don't worry. This actually happens to me a lot. I always get stares and stuff. And Fugaku's like, that's not going to happen anymore, right? Since you're part of the Uchiha clan now, if anybody beats you up, you could always tell, either Big Brother or not Fugaku, either Big Brother Itachi, or you could tell me, your father. You could tell me that if anybody beats you up, the whole clan is gonna be after them. Naruto's like, okay, thank you, father. And that Fugaku's like, no worries. That's what fathers are for. But Fugaku's like, in about 2 or 3 days, we're gonna start your training, all right, Naruto? Naruto's like, oh, okay. So, Naruto starts getting settled into the house, and this is when, Naruto starts getting trained by Fugaku. Fugaku's actually, like, he's trying to teach Naruto how to unlock his Sharingan. And he's like, what the best way would be? He's like, shit. He's like, this is gonna hurt the kid a lot, but this is gonna help him, like, get a better mastery of it. This is an extreme way for Fugaku, and Itachi warned him not to do this, but Fugaku still did it. Fugaku put Naruto in almost an infinite genjutsu until he got used to opening his Sharingan by will. So what happened is he put Naruto in a time a time where Fugaku and the whole family just kept on dying and dying, and every time Naruto unlocked his opened his Sharingan, but not by will. And after like 30, 40 tries, Naruto finally opened it by will. And this is when the genjutsu word off. And Naruto comes out crying. He's like, he's like crying. And then Itachi's like, I'm so sorry, because he knows how hard Fugaku is being on him. So, Fugaku, so Naruto, sorry about the little pause. Naruto can turn on his Sharingan by will. He starts crying, and Fugaku's wife comes out, and she slaps Fugaku. She's like, "Why would you do that to a kid?" Fugaku's like, that was the only way to teach him. And Fugaku's wife was like, "There's always other ways, always." So at the family dinner, nobody really talks except for Naruto and Itachi because of their little bromance, and Sasuke. Sasuke talked a little bit. So the next day, Naruto actually kind of wakes up late, and he comes out to dinner. He's like, "Hi, Mom." She's like, "Oh, hi there, Naruto. How are you?" Naruto's like, "I'm really good. We're Sasuke and Itachi," and she points outside, and she's like, they're already training. And Naruto's like, "Oh wow, when did I wake up?" She's like, "Oh, it's 10 o'clock. You woke up pretty late today." And Naruto's like, "Oh yeah, it's because of yesterday's training anyway." So yeah. And this is when Fugaku comes through the door, and he's like, "Hey Naruto, it's time for your training." And Naruto's actually kind of scared about the training. Naruto, Fugaku's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's not gonna be something as bad as what I put you through yesterday. It's only gonna be some chakra training." And Fugaku brings him outside and gets a paper, and and Fugaku's like, "Here, put this paper in between both your hands and put a little bit of chakra." And Naruto's like, "Huh? What is chakra?" And he's like, "Well, just put it between your hands, because you know how chakra runs through all your veins." So he wants to see what Naruto's chakra natures are, and Naruto's chakra natures are wind and lightning. And Fugaku's like, "Wow, wind and lightning at such a young age, two chakra natures. That's pretty surprising." And he's like, "Wow." I mean, he could still learn the fireball jutsu and stuff. It's not gonna be hard. It's just gonna take me more chakra draining than his two normal chakra natures. So the first thing Fugaku teaches Naruto is the fireball jutsu, which Naruto turns on his Sharingan and observes. There we go, the fireball jutsu, and he actually gets it way faster than Sasuke. And Sasuke, seeing the treatment that Fugaku is giving Naruto, is kind of jealous. He's like, "Why is Naruto having all the attention?" And this is when Itachi comes around. He's like, "See, he doesn't want to tell Sasuke the truth, but he's just like, father is just trying to train Naruto for what's up to come. I bet he's gonna do the same for you." Sasuke's like, "Yeah, I bet he is." So throughout the whole, throughout this month, Fugaku just teaches him fire styles. Not a lot. It was the fire style fireball jutsu, fire style, I don't know, flame bomb, something some fire styles, right? For for a good 3 months, he just teaches him elements. Then Naruto enters the academy. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was, this is going to be, I think this is going to be a fun what if that I'm probably not going to rush. This is, oh yeah, by the way, give me, mangekyou. Give me mangekyou abilities because, I mean, I want to say this in the beginning so I can find like a good mangekyou ability. So if you guys have any good mangekyou abilities, leave that down below. That would be great. Oh yeah, by the way, go check out my thumbnail editor. He has great what ifs. Especially, I think he just started a new one. What if Naruto was in the Hyuga and Uchiha clan, which is actually a pretty good what if. Go check it out. But with that out of the way, thanks for watching.